welcome one and all. I hope you are having a fantastic day, and thank you, Clashers from around the world, for stopping by for another episode today. Yes, we are discussing the world's largest raids in Clash of Clans, and I really actually mean the world's largest. You will see the loot come in and a challenge to you guys a little bit later on in the episode. And we're going to start out small, okay? Now, it may look big to you. It gets way bigger than this. Obviously, Town Hall 9 raid right here. Pretty good numbers for a Town Hall 9, but man, it gets absolutely crazy, and we will test. We will actually test the limits of the Clash of Clans loot system and fill everything on my own account to the brim or overflowing in every possible way, and then go out and see if somebody can grab every last piece of loot. And you're going to be shocked at the numbers, or maybe you saw the thumbnail, but in either case, okay, so you will see it live, you will see it actually happen, and again, a challenge because apparently, as told to me by a member of the Clash of Clans dev team, yes, it is possible to go even higher, although it may be kind of a bug or a glitch. I'll talk about that in just a second. Let's show, this was a raid on the Gem Farm Fix Max That Rush account. This was actually a couple of months ago. You guys might have remembered this, the hookah base, which, by the way, you gotta remember, okay, smoking, vaping of any kind is bad for you, okay? And especially in this day and age of upper respiratory-based problems, you need to stay away from that stuff. But you know what you could do that's always good for everybody? That's using code Galadon, right? That's right. If you go to settings, more settings, scroll all the way to the bottom, support a creator, type in yours truly, Galadon. I thank you guys so much. I get sent about 5% of what you spend on gems, packages, and gold passes in Clash. You have to renew the code every 7 days. But like I've mentioned before, right now I'm giving back about 50% of what I get to charity and to you, the viewers, in the means of gift cards. Now, check this out from Ajax Jones from the clan Burt's Bees. Shout out to Burt's Bees for letting me visit. This was amazing. This raid, at the time, was the biggest raid I had ever seen in the game. I was absolutely dumbfounded at the amount of loot. Check it out, 11,560 Dark Elixir, 1.7 million of each of gold and elixir, and this is a Town Hall 12, folks. That's right, this was a Town Hall 12, and it's funny, the way I found out about this raid, the attacker or a friend of the attacker posted this on Twitter, and somebody tagged me in a reply. I was actually able to find the defender, that's Ajax over there, in Burt's Bees, and talk to him about his Lucky You base. So apparently whenever he puts the town hall down for an upgrade or major upgrades to the village, he sets up this base, and you'll notice it's very friendly towards attackers, very specifically designed so that all of the defenses are on the opposite side of the base, yet the town hall, which also serves as a storage, is on the friendly side of the base. Now this attacker got a little bit greedy, went in for a higher percentage after they took all of that loot. That insane 1.7 million of each loot, but lucky you, and there you go. That at the time was definitely the biggest raid I had ever seen in the game, but it made me think, you know, with the recent update, with the new levels to the collectors, I'm guessing we could go higher. So it just so happens that I'm also in the midst of dropping my former Legend League maxed out account, Galadon, my main Town Hall 13. As you'll notice, if you've been in the live streams, you've seen this. I dropped all the way to silver and beyond. So as long as we're down there in silver, let's give somebody a shot. Check out the loot. We have the leftover overflow from last month's season pass, right? So that overflows your storages every single month. So let's go ahead, drop down to silver 1, drop the shield, drop the guard, and let's make absolutely sure we have an easy to wreck base, much like Alex's Lucky You base. So what I did was, of course, I used code Galadon, because I always use code Galadon, don't you? But no, I used the code Galadon base, and I did this similar setup. So you'll notice all of the defenses down on the lower right, none of them range, none of them reach the other side of those magic words. Use code Galadon, right? The heroes are not going to range over there. I set the eagle off by itself so that you could go pick it off with one unit. Take it out first so it doesn't damage the rest of your army, and then The only building that the attacker is going to have to deal with is going to be the town hall, right? Okay, now, you'll notice I wasn't maxed in gold, so there we go with the loot cart. We are now maxed in gold storage, maxed in elixir, maxed in dark elixir. Check out the gold mines. As we click on one, notice they are stuffed, completely filled, 300,000 gold in each and every gold mine. So we cannot collect any more gold. The elixir collectors are the same. Also 300k in every single level 14 elixir collector. And then the drills, yes, that's right, 9,000 in the 3 dark elixir drills and the clan castle, the treasury, completely full. We are, of course, in a high-level clan tribe gaming, so it is the highest of the clan perks as well. And then the Town Hall 13 maxed out. Check it out, and don't ever forget that it also serves as a storage. So there it is. There is no more loot possible in this base. That is everything, right? I don't think I've missed anything. Everything that contains loot is in the top left or the upper corner of this base, and every last possible shred of loot is stuffed to the brim. Now, here's the interesting fact that I learned from the Clash of Clans dev team, and that is that apparently in their game files there have been slightly larger raids than what you're about to see. So, my challenge to you, and the best way to get in touch with me would be on Twitter at Galadon Gaming. You'll see it there on the screen as well. My challenge to you is if you can beat the number that is about to come from this defense, I will hook you up with a $25 Google Play, Amazon, or iTunes gift card. The first person to tweet me on Twitter with a playable replay. I need to be able to come to your clan or you come to mine and check it out and see you either take or give away more loot that I'm about to give away in this raid. And yes, it is going to be amazing. It is insane. It's crazy. And I think that's all that we could possibly do. I don't think there's any way to get more. Actually, okay, there is a way. Do you guys recall the Rune Bug? If you've seen it, occasionally players will use a gold or an elixir rune and it will fill their storages to 18,000,001 or 17,999,999. So that could be possibly the bug. We are going to force quit the app, and I will tell you the story behind the home screen in just a second, okay? Yes, there is an interesting story behind why my home screen is a Clash Royale battle. But we're going to force close the app. That way, we're going to go ahead and take that defense ASAP. And in the meantime, I also wanted to tell you about my second favorite game right now. I am having an absolute blast playing World War II. And this is not a paid shout out for this game either. This is just a game that I love to play. If you download the game using my link in the description, or as you see on the screen, I actually don't get paid, okay? It works kind of like a creator code, so you only would generate anything for me if you like the game, and trust me, I think that you probably will. It doesn't matter whether you love or hate tower defense PvP real-time style games. Players that have played this, they take back where they say that it's too much like Clash Royale, because it's really not. Some of the user interface is similar, but that's where it ends. This game is dirtier, this game is funnier, this game is more obnoxious, and yes, it has all the emotes and all the taunts that you wish you had in games like this. And there is no King Tower because you've got a commander, and he runs around the screen. You also, of course, have dinosaurs, which are absolutely epic as well. And yeah, I'm loving World War II. If you guys want to check it out, there's the link. It's also in the description. I hope that you guys try it. The game is crazy. Okay, so we won that battle. And okay, so this home screen is from a battle between myself and the lead of the Clash Royale design team at the time, way back in 2016, right when the game first came out. Yes, I actually three-crowned the lead dev, and I have never forgotten that. That is the highlight of my Clash Royale career. All right, let's check out the highlight of this player's career as somebody grabbed the loot. You ready for this? Now, they did not get the 3-star, but there's the loot. 1.77 million gold, 1.77 million elixir, and 12,150 dark elixir. Absolutely insane. Now, when I first logged in, I was worried because you'll notice that they only got a 33% 1-star. I was thinking maybe this is perhaps not all of the loot. Turns out, no, they did grab all of it. They dropped in dragons up at the very top corner, took out the town hall first, ignoring the eagle artillery. Now, that was a gift, and they got through anyway, thank goodness, because I would have been devastated if they didn't get through and get all of the loot, because you have to remember, this doesn't work. You can't just sit and give up a raid like this any day of the week. You've got to fill everything. It's very difficult to get everything full just right, and of course, the treasury needs to be full, and that involves, loot bonuses or clan wars or whatever. And yes, okay, so everything came together. This player did get in there and ends up getting every single building that contained loot, or at least as far as I can tell. Again, I was told by the Clash of Clans dev team that somebody has gotten a bigger raid than this, that somehow, some way, you could get more, not more Dark Elixir. Apparently that's the cap. 12,150 is the most dark you will ever see anybody get right now as the state of the game is. But gold and Elixir, let me know. Again, I've got that $25 challenge out there to anybody that can show me an in-game raid beating it. Again, it has to be a live replay, no screenshots. I have to be able to come in or have you visit my clan and check it out. There you can see the treasury got looted just a little bit, very small percentage, but it's no longer completely full. And we've got, well, it's an unusual base setup. There's the loot cart. That is a massive loot cart from just one raid. But get ready. This account, now that it's down in silver 2, why, Galadon? Why did you do this? Okay, to answer that question as well, it's all about the achievements. It's one of the few achievements that I have never gotten on this account. I've been playing for over 7 years, nearly 7.5 years of Clash of Clans, and I'm nowhere near the Unbreakable achievement. You need 5,000 defenses. I had less than 1,000 when I started this. We will see how close we can get in one season, and who knows? Perhaps we'll get closer. I do not think that we're going to get to 5,000, but maybe 1,000 defenses this season. That's kind of my goal right now. It is a surprising amount of work. I thought clouding back in the old Legend League was time consuming. Man, removing your shield and your guard and resetting your clan castle every time just to take more defenses, it's tough. And then when you lose, that sucks because you get a shield and I never want a shield. But I will update you with the progress here as well. Of course, you could stop by a Facebook live stream, check me out live every single night, as right now we are in day 77 of streaming without a break. As long as we're all self-quarantining, isolating, socially distancing, you can come connect with me. In the meantime, thank you for sticking around all the way to the end of the episode. You're the true Gala fam I love, think about, appreciate every single one of you every single day. So stay inside, wash your hands, be kind to other people, and I'll see you back here again tomorrow for more full text. Man, that sneaked up on me. Did not see that coming. Close one.
Galadon, getting sloppy there, man. Sound a bit like a mumble rapper.